Alright guys, let's start this. I've been playing this for like 20 minutes and it's absolutely crazy stable at 60 FPS. The interesting thing is that we're burning 10 watts of power and this game uses like 4 to 5 when I'm playing it only on this very little screen. But hey, here it's a totally different story, I guess, on a 32-inch monitor, guys. Yes, this here is a 32-inch monitor, no jokes. Alright guys, we are starting the test. The crazy thing is that this game usually requires 4, probably 5 watts tops, but now when I'm running it on this huge screen compared to the phone, because this is 32-inch, it runs 9, 10, 11 watts, which is a lot of power consumption, but you can see the FPS absolutely stable and I love it. I've played this like for half an hour just to see how stable it is, and I can tell you this feels great. This feels really great. Alright, and now we are talking, guys. And now we are talking. Oop, 47 at some point. I guess this was a hiccup. Maybe too much heat, I guess, for this little phone. In my initial testing, it was more than perfect, but it was also other maps. Jesus. Oh. What do you think, guys? Do you think this is playable or not so much? I have a good feeling about this. Right, if you want to play games like this, then the Snapdragon 8 for sure will not disappoint. Is the Xiaomi 15 the best phone? Of course not. Like, if you want to get a smaller phone and still get enough performance, then you might want to buy it. But if you want to really do proper gaming, you have to go for the bigger boys, the better cooling. Somebody shooting me at my back and I don't like this. Alright, I got you, man. I got you. No, this is my own guy. Yeah, okay. Camping here at the top, right? Just camping like a boss, like in the old times, alright? Just camping there and killing innocent people, okay. Yeah, the same guy, okay, same guy. You snagged us twice, alright. I know where you are now, man. I know where you are, and this is gonna be the last time you're doing this. Alright, now pay attention. I can see you, and I know that you're there. Right, enough about this. Alright, it's time for you to go away, man. It's time for... Oh, you're setting up... He's setting up the... He was trying to set up the big guns. Nah, okay. No. Alright, I have to take care inside. I have to take care from the inside. Ooh, yeah, of course, if you have a helper like this, right? Jesus, so annoying, man. So annoying. This is really getting me annoying. Oh, you're trying to flame us, man. You trying to flame us? Okay, you want to try to flame me now. I know what you want to do, but it's gonna be the end of you and not somebody else snack me at 60 FPS. With a crazy Oh, you're still here, man. Okay, thank you so much. Alright, let's test the CarX. On the top left, you can see the FPS from PerfDog, and down below, by the way, I have the inbuilt FPS counter. Take a look what happens at the right. We're now only using 5 to 6 watts of power compared to like 9 to 10 watts inside Call of Duty. This is interesting. And by the way, you know, like when you play these phone games on bigger screens and the resolution is like this, it's not so impressive, and I know that the Xiaomi 15 doesn't really have the best resolution out there. It's still okay, I guess. For me, it's a bit too grainy, and you can see now also some of the artifacts, like for example, how the trees are being built up in the background. Honestly, still impressive performance from CarX at only like 6.3 watts. Alright, let's do some turbo. Guys, what do you think about this? A lot of people ask me, hey, is the Xiaomi 15 able to output video and audio through the USB-C on HDMI, and I said of course, why not? But then it turns out that not all Xiaomi phones are able to do so, so I guess it has to be at least like a Xiaomi and probably not a Redmi phone. But this here is the Xiaomi 15 using the latest Snapdragon Elite and killing CarX at 60 FPS and only using something like 5 watts of power, which I do believe is impressive alone, to output this monstrous game on a 32-inch of a screen, guys. I want to be testing out more on the emulation, specifically x64 architecture, but the thing is, yeah, no, it goes like these incredible devs out there are doing great support with the Adreno 700 series. The Adreno 830 is brand new, so I don't really expect to have anything soon. Now there are some things on the background, but it's not something that I can use right now or show it to you, and of course it's not something that I have. We see 60 FPS. This is not stable, but it's definitely more than 55 on an average, and then we see GPU allocation 76%. We can also see that we are using 5 watts of power. Now guys, why is this a big thing? Like yesterday, you've seen my test. The Xiaomi 15 was able to go to like 17 watts when I was doing 3D Mark Extreme's test. And this is of course just for a very short moment of time. But the thing is, you don't need that crazy power to be able to run games smoothly at 60 FPS. This is what we've seen with Wuthering Waves, with Genshin Impact, and also with the ZZZ game, with many other games that I tested. And by the way, yes, I do plan to test Genshin Impact, Fountain, and Nathan once I get there. The thing is, this 8 Elite is able to produce some very good performance at like 3 to 5 watts, which isn't the case with the previous generations. They are burning more power, which means that most probably you're gonna get better battery when you play games like this, or let's say when you really use the phone like crazy, which isn't that bad. Like, it's a very powerful chip, but the thing is, you're not supposed to use this all the time at 100%. Most probably you're not gonna be able to cool it like this, and also the phone software itself, thermal management, will kind of throttle at some point. Thing is, how much performance can we get with something like 5 watts that you see on the screen? And that's not bad, it's like 60 FPS already. I've bursted my tires, and I've been playing this since like 1 hour, which means that it's also a good time to check some temps. 38.4. Well, 38.4 I think is kind of acceptable. Let's test some Genshin, and by the way, the recompilation of shaders really takes a long time, and we are burning almost like 8 watts, I guess because the phone discovered that it's attached to a bigger display, like 32 inches. I also tested Wuthering Waves, and it really looked darn amazing, so I hope that the Genshin will look amazing too. Alright, 60 FPS, and I decided now to play with my fingers, and it's very hot, I can tell you. By the way, what we see on the screen is 7 to 8 watts of consumption. And I have to tell you, Genshin on the big screen really looks amazing, almost like console-like. And the same is also with the Wuthering Waves. And I know I'm not using the latest areas like the Fountain and Nathan. I hope that I'm able to correct these very soon, because they are more graphically intense. But just take a look at this speed. This is absolutely amazing at 60 FPS. I also did test Wuthering Waves, and there the situation was circa the same. It really runs very nice, although sometimes there were these drops. I'm not joking you, but you have to understand that this is using a lot of resources as it's outputting this on a 32-inch screen. And what was also very interesting is that it seems Genshin Impact and also Wuthering Waves are recompiling the shaders to adjust for that bigger screen. And this was not a situation with CarX and also with the Call of Duty Mobile Season 10. This looks nothing but amazing. Just get on top of here and try to do a span for you guys. Absolutely amazing. We are using 6.5 watts power all the time. Usually Genshin doesn't use so much when I'm just playing it on the phone, but again, this is a very big screen. I want to show you something. This is my gamepad, and you can see the main hero is almost as big as my gamepad. Now let's also test Wuthering Waves. You can see that even from the start, without a lot of action, we are discharging between 3 to 5, 6, 7 watts. Alright, this is Wuthering Waves. Now I am using this mode for more than like 1 hour connected to the bigger screen, so I guess that the phone is already experiencing some throttle, but overall just take a look at this. It's very, very, very good, guys. I'm really impressed. And also, when I started Wuthering Waves for the first time, it did also recompile the shaders, and that was like a 5-minute process. See here, this is really fantastic. Like this game, provided by CoD Games, note taken here, and also the Genshin by Universe, it feels almost like console level. I'm not lying here, guys. All right, you are level 25. I don't think I stand a chance against you, but I'm gonna still try it. And anyway, we are just testing the FPS here, so let's see what you can offer. Ooh. Okay, my first character died. Now I'm gonna try with this lady here. Alright, it's gonna go bad, I guess. Impressive visuals, and I think that the phone experienced some throttling because right now we are only at 2 watts. First time I tested the game, it was like 6, 7, 8 watts, but what is even more impressive is that we are still getting like 59, 60 FPS, 42.3, which kind of makes sense. So I believe that at some point the phone just hit it up and decided to throttle down a bit on the performance. Hence, we are now only using 2 watts, which is insane, but I'm just thinking that the phone is doing this. And what is even better for us is that we are not losing on that sweet FPS, even with this performance. Which is kind of cool. All right, let's do one more fight and see what is gonna happen here. Oh, I'm being targeted by, oh, yeah, you have nice lasers. I know this, you have nice lasers, right? Nice lasers, okay, yeah. All right, I can do nothing against your nice lasers, right? Maybe take this, maybe take this. All right, now I am gonna do the magic on you, absorb, and then try to, what is, oh, ooh. Another nice laser bloom or whatever this thing is. Anyway, you see, guys, after some time the phone will drop even below like 45 FPS, but I still believe that it is very much playable. Very, very much playable. Honestly, I expected that it's gonna be worse, because at the end of the day, this is really, really a huge screen. Let me do a spin for you, right? Oh my god, this is good. I start to like the Xiaomi 15, but again, I'll come to my main point. If you need a phone for gaming, you might as well just go for Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3. And if you want to get the 8 lid, just wait for the bigger boys with the vapor chambers and the best cooling solution. Nevertheless, this small phone has really impressed me. 45, guys, so indeed, all this gameplay on a bigger screen took a heavy toll on the Xiaomi 15, but it did not disappoint me. Did it disappoint you, or you're okay with what you've seen? Let me know down below in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Please go watch some of my other videos. Stay safe. VST over and bye.